LEGO investors pride themselves on flipping sets for large profit margins, when in reality, most of them go to their local Walmart to buy out all the battle packs there, and then resell them for a $4 profit margin on BrickLink. They claim that buying a bunch of battle packs and selling them for tiny margins will add up eventually. If they had actually learned anything about economics, they would know that taking into account time costs and adding up the hidden fees on BrickLink, they'd be making less than minimum wage. But they are much more than just childhood killers and finance failures. In this video, I will be explaining everything you need to know about LEGO investors. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Easily confused with the Native Americans that would peel the scalps off of colonists as trophies, LEGO scalpers are single men with patchy beards who beg Democrats for stimulus checks so they can feed their ibuprofen dependency. They down a case of Red Bulls every day, and to keep up this costly addiction, they wait all night on release day to buy every battle pack on LEGO, Walmart, Target, Amazon, and every backwater website they can find the set on. Then they stay up playing Halo Infinite until 3 AM when they decide to get into their 2002 gray Honda Accord, which used to be used by terror groups in the Middle East before finding its way to hauling 310 pounds of human lard to the LEGO store, which is 4 hours away. They get to the LEGO store 2 hours early and buy out all of the battle packs in front of the kids whose parents called in late for work because it was their kids' birthdays. Once they've hit every Walmart, Target, and LEGO store within a 100-mile radius, they scurry home with one flat tire and wait for the sets to be sold out everywhere online. Then they put the sets up they bought for pathetic profit margins. By the time they sell all their stock, they've spent tens of hours in the car and shipping sets, and when it's all said and done, they didn't even make enough money back to pay for the gas they used driving to all the stores. These guys are burnt out hedge fund managers who got fired because they lost hundreds of millions of dollars to bratty Reddit kids who decided to manipulate GameStop stock. After their tragic termination, they quickly realized that without a large corporation of hundreds of employees to make decisions with, they're actually really terrible investors. After failed attempts at becoming a day trader, they continue to lose to their 15-year-old counterparts as they blow their entire retirement fund on a GameStop short because they thought they could prove their former employers wrong. Yet the only thing they proved is their old age, and after their wife leaves them, they get desperate. They use the last bit of money they hide in a comically accurate safe behind a painting to buy soon-to-be retired LEGO sets and put their entire livelihood on them. One thing that these guys have going for them is that they don't have to buy just battle packs and can purchase large Creator Expert or UCS sets, which can give them a way better profit margin. Though the income is unstable because sets retire once or twice a year, so there really isn't that much opportunity, once they get the ball rolling, it isn't too bad. After the success of various attempts to pump stocks by teenagers across the country, it is only natural that T-falls and A-falls want to get in on the market manipulation. What these young bettors have going for them is that they don't have to deal with the SEC or being fined $5 million for doing so. Because Reddit is a little too scary for LEGO fans, these guys congregate on Instagram and band together to pump up LEGO in whichever way they can. A majority of them go for minifigs because they're cheap to ship, it's easy to get a lot of them, and they're super sought after. After they pick their target, they post on their stories, "Thrawn to the moon," or "Cara Dune to the moon," in hopes that the sheeple will also buy those figures and hold them to artificially drive up the price of the figure. But as with crypto shitcoins, the problem arises when the price of the minifigure is so high that all of the holders decide to sell at once, the market is flooded with supply, and the patience of the holders is rendered completely fruitless. In short, LEGO investing is a way for the rich to get richer and the poor to stay poor while thinking they're a part of a hustle. Sometimes, however, it does work, so long as you don't put your entire livelihood in the hands of a cardboard box with plastic bricks in it. If you enjoyed this explained video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to comment down below what I should explain next.